Welcome to In 5 Minutes. We take problem on bending stresses. Problem statement is a cast iron beam section of I section with top flange 80 mm multiplied by 20 mm thick and bottom flange 160 mm multiplied by 40 mm thick, and the web is 200 mm deep and 20 mm thick. The beam is freely supported on the span of 5 meters. If the tensile stress is not to exceed 20 Newton per mm square, find the safe uniformly distributed load which the beam can carry. Also find the maximum compressive stress. So we first draw the representative figure for the beam as well as its cross section. So figure shows a I section of the given dimension as in the problem. We have this top flange of 80 multiplied by 20 mm. Then this vertical part, which is called as web, is of 20 mm thick and depth is 200 mm. And we have the bottom flange whose width is 160 mm and thickness is 40 mm. We also show the loading diagram of the beam. This blue line shows the beam whose cross section is this I section, and it has been subjected to uniformly distributed load whose magnitude W we have to find out. It has been asked in the problem. The length of the beam is 5 meter equal to 5000 mm, and this beam is a simply supported beam, so I represent it with two vertical support at extreme end A and B. So in this problem we have been asked to find first the maximum safe value of uniformly distributed load W in Newton per mm or kilonewton per meter. Second, they have also asked to find out the maximum compressive stress. So we have sigma C max. And if you see, they have given the maximum tensile stress as 20 Newton per mm square. So we have sigma T max is equal to 20 Newton per mm square. So let's solve the problem. Now we see, as per the given loading condition, the beam will bend in a manner like this, which will be called as sagging moment, due to which the upper layer will be subjected to compression whereas lower layer will be subjected to tension. Also, for a simply supported beam with uniformly distributed load of W over the whole of the span, the maximum bending moment Bm max is given as WL square by 4. So we have Bm max is equal to W, which you have to find out. L square is 5000 square upon 4. So on solving, we get 6.25 into 10 to the power 6 into W. Unit will be consistent unit Newton mm. Also, moment of resistance of beam Mr will be given as Mr is equal to I by Y into sigma. Now if we consider the tension side, I could write it as Ixx upon Y max of tension multiplied by sigma T max. So to determine the Yt max and Ixx, we need to determine the centroidal axis of this composite I section. Since our given I section is not a symmetrical section, let us represent centroidal axis, which is a centroidal axis of a composite I section, and let y bar be the distance of this centroidal axis from the bottommost section. For calculation, we divide this composite I section into three parts of rectangular and symmetrical section, part 1, part 2 and part 3, and let the three axes shown here be the centroidal axis of each of these symmetrical rectangular parts. We can denote the distance of each of the centroidal axis from the bottommost axis as y1, y2 and y3. For sake of convenience, I am not representing y1, y2 and y3, but it is understood. So your y bar is given as a1 y1 plus a2 y2 plus a3 y3 upon a1 plus a2 plus a3, where y1, y2 and y3 are the distances of the centroidal axis of each of the part 1, 2 and 3 from the common reference bottom section. So I can write it as, if I substitute the value, a1 is width into depth, so 160 into 40 into y1 is 40 by 2, so 20, plus a2 is width into depth, so 20 into 200, into y2 will be 40 plus 200 by 2, so 140, plus a3 is 80 into 20, into y3 will be 40 plus 200, 240 plus 20 by 2, so 250. This whole divided by a1 plus a2 plus a3. So upon solving, we get the value of y bar as 90.67 mm from the bottommost section.